Wombatus ursina tasmaniensis, Tasmania subspecies of the common wombat. Common wombats are found right throughout New South Wales, Victoria, Tasmania. This one's cold adapted. It's a bit bigger, a bit stockier, and a lot fuzzier to deal with this really changeable environment. This is Narrawintapu, Narrawinapatu. This is Narandapu, this is Narangtapu, Narangtawinapatu. Asbestos Range, Baker's Beach. We just used to call it Poo Park. Narandapu is known as Tasmania's savannah. It's got extraordinary populations of wombat, wallaby, eastern grey kangaroo, paddy melon, Tasmanian devil, eastern quail, spotted tail quail. It's got this beautiful natural lagoon to supply water. Brilliant place. Narandapu, it's an indigenous word, and this area is rich in Aboriginal history. Just beyond that lagoon is your beach. The lagoon itself would provide fresh water, the grasslands hunting, the bush shelter. It's near the coast, it's a little bit less harsh than other areas of Tasmania. It would have been perfect, a real supermarket. Wombats are a grazing animal, and they've got the teeth to prove it. These front ones, like a rodent, are very long and go right back up into the jaw. They wear down, they constantly regrow. These ones here, their molars have got a ridge there. They circulate their jaw, these ridges cut over the top of each other, and it carves up their food source so that they can digest it. Their skull, incredibly dense bone structure. They use it as a battering ram. They dig with their front legs, push with their back legs, and then give a couple of smashes with their head to compact what they're digging round so it's less likely to collapse. Extraordinary structure, perfectly evolved. Wombats are a burrowing mammal. They live in these tunnel systems. They tend to drop down at a sharp angle to about a meter's depth and then expand out into a warren of tunnels. In a single lifetime, a wombat might dig hundreds of these. Sounds like pretty hard work. If they get sick of one, they just move off and dig another. Look at this awesome set of wombat prints. Look at the size of them, they're huge. This is the back. You can see the 4 claws. They're shaped that way to act as a rake. They push the dirt behind the animal. A thumb, but no claw on the thumb. They don't need to grip anything. They're not a climbing animal. This is the front. 5 claws, splayed out that way. A big, broad, flat shovel to dig the dirt. The back pushes it behind them. Wombat's scientific name is Wombatus ursina, the wombat bear. These paw prints do look very bear-like. The pattern, the gait, it's the same as a bear. The early naturalists thought that it was a relative. Where you've got herbivore prints and you've got herbivores in such density, you're going to get carnivores. These are Tasmanian devil prints. Really very obvious. devils have got the most characteristic gait. 1, 2 together. 1, 2 together. Very, very obvious. It's right here. This devil is going in the opposite direction to the wombat though. Wombats have got 2 really effective defence strategies. Their outright speed, 40 kilometres over 200 metres, really quick. They've got their hard plate on their back. If anything tries to follow them down the burrow system, crunch. They use the power in their back legs to crush it against the roof of the tunnel. Whew. Hard work, but really simple and effective defence. What do wombats eat? Roots, shoots and leaves, of course. The reality is that it's this stuff. Lamandra longifolia or cutting grass. They pull a chunk out, hold it in their front teeth, grind it up with the ridges on their molars while they draw it back. It's very rich in energy. The white bit was eaten by indigenous people. Like all bush tucker, it's painfully bland, but it's high in nutrient and could get you out of danger. Not my cup of tea. Check it out. Pile of wombat scat. They use it as a territorial marker. And guess what? They're cube. Square poo. This must belong to one of those big boys that we've just watched. Some people think it evolved to be square, so it doesn't roll away as easy and lasts longer as a marker. Interesting theory. Square poo. Square bum. This is one of the downsides of being so common in the area. Sarcoptic mange, it's a parasite. When you're highly densely populated, communicable diseases spread very easily. This parasite digs into the skin, causes it to die, peel back, infection gets underneath, kills the animal very slowly, very painfully. Unfortunately, I don't think this old boy's got long to go. This is Narandapu, Tasmania's savannah. We're lucky to have such a beautiful protected area, saving these amazing animals.